Today in our 2012 Toyota Prius V, we're going to be having a look at our best trailer hitch options. Okay, we have 4 different hitches for you here today. Up top, we have our Draw-Tite Class 1 hitch, which is visible underneath the vehicle. Next, we have a CURT Class 1 hitch, also visible underneath the vehicle. And then we have an EcoHitch Class 3 hitch, which is not visible underneath the vehicle, followed by a Draw-Tite Class 1 hitch, which will not be visible underneath the vehicle. First, we'll give you a brief summary about the differences between our hitches. In regards to capacity, we found that the EcoHitch here was the winner in this category because it does have the highest capacities of our 4 hitches. It allows us to carry more cargo with us or tow a heavier trailer or load up more bikes on a bike rack. As far as appearance goes, we found that the Draw-Tite hitch on the bottom and the EcoHitch were the winners here because these are the most hidden and least visible underneath the vehicle, with the frame of them being completely hidden behind the rear fascia. In regards to recreational use, we found that the EcoHitch here was the clear winner here because it's the only Class 3 hitch offered for the Prius that we carry. This will give you the most options when it comes to choosing your bike rack and cargo carrier for your vehicle. Now, if I personally owned a Prius V, I will be leaning towards the EcoHitch myself for many different reasons. One, it looks great on the vehicle with its hidden design behind our fascia. 2, it does have the highest capacities of all the hitches offered, so I can safely load up more cargo and bring it with me when I'm going on a trip. Finally, being the only hitch with a Class 3 2x2 inch receiver opening, I have the most options for bike racks and cargo carriers. I'll be able to use a platform style bike rack with 4 bikes on it without any problem, which is something that you can't do with an 1.25 inch Class 1 receiver. The first biggest difference that we noticed between our hitches here today is in regards to weight capacities. Our EcoHitch here, being a Class 3 hitch, it has more capacity than the other hitches. It has a 350 pound max tongue weight rating and a 3,500 pound max gross trailer weight rating. Whereas our other 3 hitches, they all feature a 200 pound max tongue weight rating and a 2,000 pound max gross trailer weight rating. Keep in mind, you do want to consult with the owner's manual of your Prius V and not exceed what the vehicle is rated for. You want to go by whichever number is less. The next biggest difference that we noticed is in regards to appearance. We found that with our EcoHitch and our Draw-Tite hitch on the bottom, the frame of the hitch will be completely hidden behind our rear fascia, and we'll show you that now. We have the EcoHitch on this Prius V in here today. As you can see, the only part that you'll notice is the actual receiver itself hanging down. The Draw-Tite hitch will look very similar to this one with the exception of it having an 1.25 inch receiver opening versus a 2 inch. Now with our Draw-Tite hitch here and our CURT hitch here, the section of the frame will be visible underneath the vehicle, but it is tucked nice and tight up against the fascia and is located pretty far forward on the rear of the vehicle. So it's not really visible unless you're down on your knees underneath the vehicle. When you're standing behind it, you really don't see it. You really only see the receiver opening on both of these. Now we also found that there is a difference recreationally speaking between our hitches. We found that with our EcoHitch being a Class 3 with a 2x2 inch receiver, obviously we're going to have more bike rack and cargo carrier options available to us than one of our Class 1 1.25 inch hitches. But keep in mind, since it is a Prius and you may already own 1.25 inch accessories, you don't want to have to buy a new bike rack when purchasing your hitch, so one of the Class 1 hitches will work great for you. One other difference that we noticed between our hitches is with the material that they're constructed with. We found that the EcoHitch is made out of recycled steel and has an aluminum alloy construction as well, whereas our other hitches are just made of traditional steel. So this is a more environmentally sound and friendly option if that's something you're concerned with. A few minor differences that we noticed between our hitches is that our CURT and our EcoHitch here, they have collars that are welded onto the end of the frame, help improve the strength of the receiver opening a little bit and help give a nice finished look. Whereas our Draw-Tites, they're just cut off and have the square opening there with no collars on them at all. And they all feature slightly different safety chain loop styles The Draw-Tites have a tubular construction here, whereas the CURT and our EcoHitch have a plate style construction, but they will all function the exact same way. They'll allow you to hook up a safety chain from your trailer, and they have a decent enough size opening on all of them that even if you have a large hook, you can still clip on there easily. As far as similarities go, all 4 of these hitches are going to allow you to do the same thing. They'll allow you to tow a small trailer with your Prius, use a bike rack with it, or a cargo carrier, so you can bring all of your gear with you when you're going down the road. All 4 of these hitches are going to install in a very easy manner, utilizing existing weld nuts in your vehicle's frame. You don't have to do any drilling or modification in the vehicle at all. And that'll complete our look at the best trailer hitch options for the Toyota Prius V. We hope you find this video helpful and informative in your trailer hitch purchasing needs.